Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a new product that I was sent over for review purposes. This is the Stayblcam Video Stabilizer for mobile phones and compact cameras. Now this is a great tool to have if you're doing a lot of vlogging videos where you're walking in front of the camera, or if you're doing videos where you're following a subject. We've all come across those videos that are very jumpy, they're very blurry because they're not very stable and they're not at all pleasant to watch. So this is going to give you the ability to go ahead and stabilize those videos. Your videos are going to look a lot more crisp, a lot more clear, higher quality. Also, if you're maybe shooting videos of your kids or your pets or something like that, we all know that they tend to move around a lot. So this is a great product to have. Now it comes in this box right here, and as you open it up, you have the Stayblcam inside. I'll go ahead and take it out. On the lid right here, you have a little bit of an information on to how to set it up and use it. And then in the back here, you also have a couple other uses to it. This does extend quite a way, so it gives you the ability to actually use Stayblcam to reach over crowds. If you want to film something over a bunch of people or something like that, it'll give you that reach. But also, if you want to film things lower down to the ground, like pets or kids or something like that, then you can actually turn it upside down and do that. Now, at the end of this video, I'll go ahead and show you some clips of me using it outside, and I'll give you an example of how that works. So here is Stayblcam itself. It's about 12 inches long. It does have some nice weight to it because the bottom portion of this right here is weighted to give you that counterbalance to whatever the device you put on the other end. Now, it's got a cylindrical shape, which lends itself very nice to fit into camera bags or backpacks or things like that. But just keep in mind that you will be adding a little bit of weight because of the weighted end right there. On the bottom here, you have a female thread portion, which allows you to either put stuff on it or attach this to other things. The middle portion right here is the area where you're going to be holding on to the Stayblcam. So you have these 3 rubber rings right there, which give you a nice positive grip, especially if your hands are wet or sweaty. So it's not going to go anywhere. Your videos are going to look a lot nicer. And then on the very top right here, you have the business end. Basically, this portion here is two-sided. So you have a little bit of a wider gap in between each one. And it has these rubber teeth, which hold the device nice and steady in there. So all you have to do is you slide in your cell phone. If you're going to be using your cell phone to shoot videos, you can just slide it in. Depending on the width, if you have a case or something like that, you can go ahead and gauge that, and it's going to hold it nice and steady. If not, what you can do is you can go ahead and unscrew this. And then underneath there, you have some threads, and this will be able to accommodate like a GoPro, if you have one of those mounts that you can screw on there, or if you have like a smaller point and shoot that has the female threads underneath that you would usually attach onto a tripod, then you can go ahead and attach it right there. So you do have a couple mounting options, which is really nice. What I'll do now is I'll go ahead and give you a quick example of how to set it up. So I have my iPod Touch here, and you guys know these are very thin, very lightweight. So basically all you do is you just find the grooves that are a little bit closer together and just slide it in there. And as you guys can see, it's very sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's going to basically hold it very, very nice and secure. Then what you'll do is you'll extend one side and then the other, and this is where the Stayblcam shines. Basically, you have a lot of articulation right here, and this is what's going to allow you to keep those shots nice and steady. So what you're going to want to do is you want to level it down. So because the iPod Touch is so light, I'm going to push this side, which is where the weighted portion is, as close this way as possible until it becomes level. So as you guys can see, it's still kind of pulling down on it. Maybe push this side out a little bit to give it more weight, and I'm almost there, and that looks about right there. So as you guys can see, you have just a little bit to play around with it, and now you just hold on to it, and as you're walking around, you're able to move that portion to go ahead and keep yourself or whatever the subject is that you're going to be shooting at in frame, nice, and I'll go ahead and lower this so you guys can get a better feel for it. Nice and stable, and it's going to look nice and crisp and clear. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and roll in some shots of me using this outside so you guys can see the difference between using it without the Stayblcam and then using my cell phone on the Stayblcam itself. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you first a shot of me just holding my phone out in front of me. This is just me walking around. I'm walking on the sidewalk right now. I'm trying to keep it as stable as possible. I'll go ahead and use 2 hands now. But again, this is a little bit more tiresome because I have to hold the phone out in front of me using both of my hands. So I'll go ahead and turn around now and walk on the grass. So you know, it is a little bit difficult to just have it holding out like this to basically keep it in frame. You know, there's a lot of jumping around because now I'm on the grass, which is uneven surface. I'll go ahead and hold it with one hand again. So if you're doing like maybe a lot of vlogging, or if you're walking around following somebody or something like that, it's gonna get tiresome, and it's just gonna be very annoying to see the video just bouncing up and down like this. So what I'll do now is I'll throw the phone on the Stayblcam and show you guys the difference. All right guys, so I have the phone on the Stayblcam now. I'll go ahead and walk around. I'm walking on the sidewalk, which is a nice and even surface. So you guys can see it's doing a great job at keeping the image stable. I have my hand out in front of me, my arm out in front of me, holding the Stayblcam. My iPhone 6 Plus is right on the top and it's filming me. This is perfect for vlogging if you want to make sure that your image is nice and stable and in frame. Perfect for if you want to like shoot kids, pets, dogs, things like that running around. You know, this is going to be great, especially when you can go ahead and turn it upside down and film at a lower angle. So I'm walking on the grass now, and again, it's keeping the image nice and stable. I know I'm moving around a lot, but I just wanted to show you guys, and so you guys can see that it's doing a great job at what it's supposed to do. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and flip it upside down and show you guys that type of angle and the type of shots that you can get that way. All right, so I'm holding the Stayblcam with my phone upside down now. I'll go ahead and lower it to feet level. Show you guys there's my legs, my feet. So as I'm walking around, as you guys can tell, this is doing a really good job at keeping everything in frame, nice and focused, nice and stable. So this is perfect for following you know, kids around, pets. If they're kicking a ball or something like that, you're going to be able to keep that nice and low angle and keep it nice and steady, which is really good, and it'll make for really awesome shots for your different videos. All right, so as you can see, having your devices attached to the Stayblcam definitely gives you the ability to have those videos be more stable, more crisp, more clear. They look a lot more professional as well. So if you're the type of person that's shooting a lot of maybe vlog videos or videos of subjects that are moving around, I would definitely recommend picking one of these up to have it in your repertoire. It gives you the ability to turn it around and get those lower to the ground angles, which are really nice. You know, they're a little bit different, so you have the ability to incorporate those type of shots into your videos. The iPod Touch right here is nice and secure. It isn't going anywhere. Also, I spoke it in the beginning of the video, you can go ahead and extend this all the way out, and it gives you the ability to reach further. So if you want to maybe shoot over a crowd, maybe somebody's talking or something like that, you can go ahead and do that and still have the security of holding on to the Stayblcam back here, and your device is going to be nice and secure there. So there it is. That is the Stayblcam, the video stabilizer for mobile phones, compact cameras, and GoPros. If you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and leave a link below where you guys can pick one of these up. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.